Do you see the viral clip of Nicole going around?
No.
Look at this crazy video. And Mancini slides in to save her when I was gone. She doesn't remember it. Hey girl, exciting news. Kiki Cuisine has found a new home right here on the Out and About channel. Make sure to subscribe now. We have new episodes coming out every Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure to subscribe and you will not miss a thing. Thank you.
All right, everyone. Welcome to Out and About. It is Tuesday, July 23rd, and we're not going to get political, but we got to get political. I think a little bit we have to get political. You're waving a flag. You have Winston, you have Rosie the Riveter, and our sweet, sweet Kamala Harris will be taking the office. Sleepy Joe dropped out. We did it, Joe. How crazy is that, huh? Where were you when you heard the news?
I was sleeping and I woke up to a text from Vinny that says Sleepy dropped out.
Okay.
And then that's when I heard the news.
Yeah. I can't say I'm surprised by it, right?
No. I mean, there was no one else in line for when.
Dude, I just don't know why they didn't do this 6 months ago.
Well, that's when you put your tinfoil hat on.
Right? If they were going to do this, if they were going to replace him eventually, then they should have done it way back in the day, because now it just seems
You have to subscribe to our Patreon if you want to see Wiggles. I'm not moving the flag.
Yes. Exactly. There she is.
I think you would say maybe the reason you wouldn't is because
it was a coup.
The people that work for Biden want to remain in power, which would happen if Kamala was president.
All the people that work at his house, work at the place they want to stay working there. Otherwise, they're not going to have jobs if he doesn't still work there. But if Kamala stays, they get to all the ladies that work at the front office or whoever is there.
All the secretaries.
They all to stay.
Right. The secretaries want to stay. Exactly.
Do they get to keep the chef and stuff like that? Because I doubt that what Trump likes to eat is going to be the same thing that Kamala likes to eat. This is the
concern.
Kamala likes to season her food.
Trump likes McDonald's, right?
Staff.
I know, but Trump likes McDonald's, but Kamala likes to season her food. She showed me how to brine a turkey once.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, now they're saying now the Republicans are well, we need to if he's unfit to run, then he should just drop out now.
But you got that wrong. The Democrats are saying.
Or the Republicans are saying if he's unfit to run, then he needs to drop out now, which would then put Kamala in office right away, which would take the sting
if he quits his job right away?
Yeah, they're well, you already said you're unfit to run, so leave now, which would then put Kamala in, which I guess would give her 6 months to kind of prove herself or whatever. Take the sting off of having a new president. I don't know. The whole thing's insane.
Oh, you think they're going to do that?
I don't think so. I doubt
it. We're living in the golden age.
I would say
American
no.
Politics.
If they offer me that, I would say no, because I was if I'm going to be the first woman president, I'm not going to take it on a half-ass leave thing. I want it to be the real thing.
You want to redecorate. You want to make the house yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's very weird. It is, like I said, it's the golden age of American politics. You literally can't make this shit up. I wonder what other parts of the world think when they look at us.
They look and say, did they just fall out of a coconut tree?
Other countries are crazy too, though. We're not.
Dude,
we just don't
really.
know.
We just had someone try and shoot the fucking president-elect. The guy got shot in the ear, and then our current president goes, "Actually, I quit." And then some other lady who hasn't done dick.
Were they non-binary? The person that tried to shoot him?
I think so. No, they were. I think they were cisgendered white male.
Oh,
classic.
And then she comes in. She spent her entire career just putting black people away for weed crimes, and now she's supposed to come in and be this great hope. The whole thing is bizarre.
I don't know.
I just think we need fresh blood all together in the whole place. The whole house needs to. We need fresh blood. And I can't believe there's no one else that wants to lip sync for the legacy. No one else wants to try. There's not Who
would you have up?
I don't know anyone. I don't know about politics. I don't know who.
Mother Roo?
There's not any other powerful rich people that want to.
They're saying Gavin Newsom, the guy from.
I don't know.
But he's the worst. He's the guy from California, right?
Him,
and California's a shithole. Mm-hmm. Who else even is there? There's Pete Buttigieg, gay Mayor Pete.
He already tried to be. Can Hillary run now or no?
Some people are saying that Hillary's going to swoop in at the convention and.
What a disaster of a mistake! That Trump would eat her alive.
I don't know. People are saying
round two.
Remember when he was when they were on stage and she's like, "I spent my career doing this," and something, and then Trump goes, "You'd be in jail." And he went behind her. The debate is going to be so.
Oh, who's
funny.
debating? Kamala?
Kamala.
Well,
is it Kamala?
It's
Kamala or Kamala?
It's Kamala.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris.
Ditto.
I think there will be no debates.
That's not bad.
Can we get a soundboard in here?
I have one at home. I could.
You
bring.
can't. No, you can't do it on the computer, but it wouldn't go into the recording.
It could, but it just won't be as smooth. I have a real soundboard though I could bring.
I like
for real.
that.
Do you like
But can
smooth?
Can I put my own sounds into it though?
Yes.
All right, good. I want to get it.
Oh god.
So
Yes, I
if
can
we
do
had Kamala's like Stern used to do that all the time, you know, Baba Booey, Baba Booey. Like if we had that,
I
in
could
there.
do that.
We used to have one on radio. It was fun.
Yeah. Soundboards
just
are
That's
Steal it out
that's
of
going to set us apart from Taylor Watch, I think, in the rankings.
A soundboard.
A soundboard and a Mexican Chihuahua.
And an American flag. I don't know. It's the debate's going to be all time. How
But
pissed
when's
would you be-
the debate happening?
probably
I don't
after
know.
the convention because
Trump-
the convention is when they'll decide.
They
who
already
the
had
nominee
the
will be.
Republican National
No,
Convention.
the
Didn't Donnie
Democratic.
say-
They have one too?
August? Yeah.
Biden said he was going to do it in September, but then he just quit.
I think they'll just do another one after the convention because then they'll know who the nominee is.
Think about how mad Kamala is right now. If you've had the biggest cakewalk of a job, you've done nothing, all of a sudden your boss quits and you have to step up to be leader of the free world.
Being vice
Nightmare.
president seems like it seems like backup
You do
2B.
nothing.
Yeah.
What do you even do? You just sit there and...
Yeah. Seems
Oh,
like you
do
don't
you-
really do much.
How hot do you think JD Vance is?
I don't know who that is.
Pull him up.
We talked about it last week.
Trump's running mate?
The running mate.
Oh,
The beard.
I don't really know what he looks like. Can I see him? I only saw the one poster picture of him. I haven't seen him in action ever with his shirt off.
He's your type. But he looks a little like...
His gay face.
No, there he does. That's not what he regularly looks like. Go to like a hot picture of him.
This is
That's him 10 years ago. Woof.
No, I mean it's not. He has
He has gay face.
gay face. Yeah, he looks very femme.
He's not. He was a Marine. He's from Ohio. Would you rather get double?
He's
teamed?
not alpha. I can tell right away. He's definitely beta.
You think?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Because he's round.
Yes.
He's softer. He's very feminine. He probably has hips and round. He probably has male breasts. Like he reminds me of myself.
you describe yourself. Yeah, I bet he likes being pegged.
He's a round. There's not a square angle on him, and that's not masculine to me. I never consider myself masculine once in my life, but I'm also not angular.
No, she's an angular queen.
That's how I define masculinity. If you have
angles?
square angles,
angles.
Do I have
under
it?
chest, square shoulders, square butt, square jaw.
Do I have
square.
anything square?
No, you are like a pencil point from head to toe. The pointiest thing I've ever seen.
Thank you. Is that a compliment or?
Take it with you will.
He seems like he would get pegged, JD Vance. Like I bet he
definitely loves trans
his
women.
wife heads like. In
Well, he
his
also
ass.
loves trans women too. I can tell,
Yeah, you see the thing they said Grindr was,
which is not a problem. I'm
was the
saying I love
Super
trans
Bowl?
women as well.
Oh yeah.
The Republican National Convention. The people from Grindr are like, "This is our Super Bowl," and it was all just scrolling through. It was like,
Well,
all these
nowadays, Republican, it could be anything. It doesn't matter. It's about politics, or I guess it does. But
it's identity politics. They're saying Michelle Obama. They're throwing her name in.
I think there's conservatives. I think that there's conservatives, and then there's like, then you can't compare like a conservative person to a racist. There's two completely different things. A conservative person can be a racist.
Yeah.
But a racist person can also be a Democrat.
Yeah,
You know?
I think that happened for so long. Conservatives got pegged as like this
These
person
are just
is racist.
uppity
Right.
cookie cutter white bread fucking folks that don't season they chicken. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what a conservative is.
Vinny, would you ever get pegged?
No.
You never had any fingers up your asshole?
I might have had. I might have had a knuckle.
But she's a doctor, so she was actually just doing her.
That's true.
Did she go forward to hit the prostate?
I had a doctor do it once, and I did not.
Did you
like
come?
Did you?
That. Yeah. No, but I yelled in the doctor's office at the top of my lungs.
Did you say harder?
I screamed.
You say harder?
No.
That would be wild. You're getting a prostate exam. You say harder.
A man's hand is a lot different than a woman's hand, so it was not a fun experience.
Did he use two fingers or just one?
I don't remember.
He
I
spit on
blacked
him
out.
before he put him in?
Blacked out.
Did he slide them in and out like this?
I don't know.
He put him in Vinny's mouth all the way back. He goes, "All right, first I'm gonna need you to get on your knees and look up at me." And he goes, "Stop." That's the most foul sound.
Have you ever had your ass fingered at the doctor?
I've had my ass fucked.
At the doctor?
No.
I've never had. My doctor still hasn't done it. He always says he's going to do it, and he never did it. And my
The doctor walks in the exam room. You're on all fours arched. I'm ready, doc.
Dilated,
Sniffing
huffing
poppers.
poppers on all fours.
You never had it done?
No, I'm 50. I should have had it done at 40.
You ever colonoscopy before?
Yeah,
So
but that's because I thought I had colon cancer.
But doesn't everyone get that at 40?
I've had one too. Colonoscopy's a breeze.
You just drink that nasty liquid.
Yeah, and then you fall asleep. But then
It's
I woke
easy.
up and sharded, and the lady had to rush me into the.
I woke
was all
up.
water,
I
but-
woke up. My stomach hurt, and the nurse kept petting me and just kept telling me to fart. I'd rip ass. She goes, "Good job. I'll come back and do it again."
That's what happened
all
to me.
had
I was
do.
sharp,
What
and
do
then
you mean?
stuff came out.
Yeah.
She's petting your back, telling you to fart.
Yeah, she's like, "Go ahead," because my stomach hurts. She's
She
like, "Go ahead,
definitely
just-"
sucked your dick when you were under the
And-
anesthesia.
And I just kept
Yeah.
farting, and she kept petting me and telling me I'm a good boy. Swear to God.
No, I
was-
did that to
that was
Wiggles.
Joey.
I did that to Wiggles last night. We beat.
That's just imagine you must be the low lady on the totem pole to get that job. You're the fart nurse.
Someone's got to do it.
That is not like seniority. Oh, I was gonna ask you, would you rather get double teamed by Trump and Vance or a prime Barack Obama and Joe Biden?
Double teamed, fucked in the ass.
Yeah. I guess there's double teams now, Trump and Vance or Biden and Obama. And
If it was Biden,
Obama is
Obama now and Biden his prime.
Obama is topping and Trump is topping. Actually, no, Vance is topping, so you have to look at Trump as you suck his cock, which is not ideal.
Who am I sucking if I was in the other one?
You're sucking Biden. And Barack is going to stretch you out because you know he's got that hammer.
I guess I'm gonna go. Oh, I guess Barack.
I guess.
Because no, because I don't want to have to blow Trump. I'd rather if I did not see
That's
him.
why I did it, so you would have to look at the gross guy.
But then
I'm one
Joe
step
Biden,
ahead, my dear.
Biden's and oh, you know what? Definitely Biden. Biden's brother has that huge hog.
Yeah, but you're getting like Biden's dementia cock.
It doesn't matter. It's still a big cock. Even if it's soft, you saw that thing.
You think Biden has a big cock?
His brother has a hammer.
How tall is Biden?
I don't know.
I think Biden's like 6. I think Biden's kind of big. Oh, he's only 6 feet? See, 6 feet can go either way. They can either have a huge one or nothing.
Barack is 6'2". Jill Biden is 5'6".
Oh, here's the question.
Dr. Jill Biden. Sorry.
Would you rather get double teamed by Jill Biden and Hillary Clinton or Melania Trump and Michelle Obama?
Melania and Michelle.
That was too easy.
Yeah.
Who's or
Because I know Michelle's got a big dick, and Melania's got exquisite lingerie I can wear. So,
Melania, you're gonna look at her and get aroused not by her
so
body.
we're both bottoming.
but by
We're
the
both
lingerie.
bottoming for Michelle Obama.
Yes. You get aroused by her lingerie. Ooh, puts you in the mood. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens. We should. I put. We're gonna have shirts on sale. It says, the old school election shirts. It's like Reagan, Bush, 84. They're making us one upstairs. It's gonna say Nana Trish 2024.
Oh, cute.
Those should be on the store at some point later this week. We'll have them on next show.
Which photo are they using of me?
No photo. It's just the name.
Oh, good.
Like if you look up like Reagan campaign shirt. Should we just start putting out shirts that have like sayings like this? It'll be like Big Dicks 2024.
Yeah, just like everything.
Gypsy Cornbread 2024.
Oh, that's fun.
Jack and Coke 2024.
What colors are they?
I don't know. We haven't done it yet.
I thought you said they made them upstairs.
they're mocking them up.
I would assume red, white, and blue. It's patriotic.
I know, but like
These are
navy
actually
shirt.
this is actually for the Russian election. Yeah. I don't know. What else you got on that sheet? You had some good questions about this election. Okay, here we go.
How do I know if there's?
Here we go. All right.
I have to rechange my location
For what?
because of my new address. You have to do it too because your voting place is somewhere different now.
Oh, I'm not voting.
Why?
How would I vote? It's going to be blue here. Actually, it might not.
I heard New Jersey's going to be competitive. New Jersey's usually blue, but they were saying New Jersey's like kind of close now, polling wise.
Isn't New York City always blue in the state of New York?
Well,
but I guess the only thing that matters
I don't think
is
it matters.
local.
I think it just matters getting out there and supporting your candidate that you like.
The last election, I voted, and then I got a thing that said I didn't vote because I didn't count because my address was fucked up.
Oh, because they don't in your area. It's all illegal immigrants. They can't vote anyway.
Yeah, they have. Well, they do. It's like how gays can't donate blood. They also can't vote.
I still can't believe the gays can't donate blood thing.
No, we still can't.
I know, that's
Isn't that-
crazy.
I do it. It's like I'm getting them. Actually, I haven't done it in ages.
But
I would
how
only do it if I
they-
had full-blown AIDS.
But how do they
You
know?
try to get past the skirt the system.
Yeah.
How do they know?
They don't. You have to fill out a questionnaire.
You just lie.
But if they don't want
Oh, I
me, like
know.
we're doing you a favor. I'm not going to give you my blood.
And also, they test it for HIV like repeatedly before you give it. So it's like, what does it matter if you're gay if you're just going to test the fucking blood anyway? They're not raw dogging blood.
Can women vote right now or no?
I think so.
Yes, yes, women can vote.
Should I Google it?
It is weird that we come in and like everyone is talking about politics in the office.
Well, that's why we have this political outfits on.
Yeah.
Well, that was one of my questions on the thing, blogging about politics. Because
I asked if I could, but then I ate an edible. There was something that happened, and I was like too like loopy. But I think we should be able to blog some things about. You can write things and not be like super opinionated. Also, I think everyone in America is on the same page. Both sides are fucking awful. We're choosing between Donnie, who's hilarious, the greatest showman. I would argue Donald Trump is the greatest showman of all time. That entrance,
I think Tommy Smokes this, but
yeah, that's true. That entrance to the RNC was like, that
Should we
was
start-
like glad. That was
Should we
like
put a bandage over
Maximus
our ear?
entering the Colosseum in Gladiator.
should we put a bandage over our ear?
Oh,
You see everyone doing that? Can you pull up the pictures of that? Everyone across the country is covering their ears and standing in solidarity with their sister.
that would have been funny if we did the show of bandages. Oh, and now they're saying there's a conspiracy theory going around that he didn't get shot. It was glass that nicked his
They
ear.
said that from the beginning. That's me, you, and Trish.
Yes. Which one are you?
I'm the black lady in the front.
You're the hat. 45 to 47.
Oh no, actually no. I'm in the middle. I'm with the
tits.
curls. Yeah, the tits and the spray gel. The hat is Vinny, and you're the last one with the.
I'm the man.
I guess so. In this picture.
I would love to record a
Is that
live podcast from a Trump rally. I think that would be
fun.
next level.
Where's the next
entertainment.
Trump rally? I'm not going there. People get shot there.
He did one like a few days later.
Yeah, he goes, I
He
rewrote
just
the
did a
whole
huge
speech.
one in Michigan like the other day.
If this was me, I would be in a glass box like the Pope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be so scared. I would
Oh,
never
and
go
then-
outside.
In his speech, he's like, I'm only going to tell it once because it was too painful. I'll never tell it again. And then, like, it came out. He called everyone he knew after. Was like, I got shot. I got shot. It's the greatest showman of all time. It will be a funny 4 years, I think. I think that's like one bright way of looking at it. It will be entertaining.
Yeah,
But
but
at
last
what
time
co-
it was
at what
annoying.
cost?
Last time it was annoying though. It was funny in the beginning, then it got annoying.
I have a question.
I think it's because the whole country
we-
was literally burning.
Are we allowed to wear that hat because it says 47 on it? Does that still pass the test?
That actually looks like a 47 hat.
Is that a loophole I just found? Technically,
Mr. Portnoy.
it does say 47 on it. That's our credo. It's our battle cry. I'm gonna wear it just test the waters.
You come in with a massive 47 hat.
I gotta say, I'm not saying I don't have that hat. I have the other version because I got it for a skit I was in. But
A skit he was in.
I
He
do like
wears
the
it to bed
I do
every
like the
night.
design of this new one with the 45 through 47 on it in a bigger font. I like the rebrand. I'll say that much.
It's confusing. 45 through 47. He's 45 and then 47.
So you should say and, but I don't think and sign.
What's it called? The ampersand? What's it called?
Ampersand.
Ampersand? He's going to be, I'll tell you. There's no way we can't write about it and talk about it if he gets elected.
But that used to be the rule, wasn't it? That
Yeah,
you
it's like,
shouldn't?
what did Michael Jordan say? Red states and blue states buy sneakers? Mm-hmm. We're in the business, baby. Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't know. I think maybe we do a segment where we don't get political.
I don't want to get political at all during the show.
20
We
minutes
just
in.
did 30 minutes. 30 minutes of pure politics.
This episode is brought to you by Body Armor Sports Drink. Real hydration, real ingredients packed with electrolytes, vitamins, and nothing artificial.
Body Armor Sports Drink has all your hydration needs covered. Sports Drink, light, zero sugar, which is what I need, Flash IV, and of course, sports water. We have refrigerators full of this at the Barstool Sports office. Switch up your regular sports drink and get out of that. Get yourself some delicious Body Armor because it's going to make you feel great, especially in the morning after a long night, which is when I like it best.
Head over to the Body Armor store on Amazon and use code 15BarstoolBA for 15% off your order today. That's Body Armor on store on Amazon. Use code 15BarstoolBA for 15% off your order. Body Armor, get your hydration in, girl.
Oh, speaking of, JD Vance was asked what Trump's running mate, what like one of the biggest threats to America was, and he said something about AI, and then he said something about like literally what happened with Microsoft over the weekend, like a cyber attack or whatever.
Thank God. Don't make it about fucking who you're having sex with or what color your skin is.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Fucking get to the point of what's fucked up in the country.
And it was true, like, because think about what would happen if like a power grid went down or like there was an attack. Like you were at the fucking airport this weekend.
Yes, I was stranded.
What happened? What? It was just a massive. I asked a question, then I answer it. Well, it was just a massive like the flight technology went down?
No,
I don't
they're
know.
saying it was an outage. So this like cybersecurity company, the story is they did an update that screwed something up with everyone that runs on Microsoft. So a lot of things run on Microsoft. So it's like the airlines run on Microsoft.
I just bought Microsoft stock this
A lot
morning.
of banks run on Microsoft. So
After it crashed this week? Yeah. Is that smart?
Yeah.
Buy low.
Buy low, baby. It
Buy low.
crashed. I go, boop,
Yeah.
buy. Who knows? I'll lose it all.
So they're not saying it was a cyber attack. Like it wasn't a hack. They're saying they just screwed something up. But it made everything go down.
And so
for a
you were
period of time.
literally in an airport and they couldn't figure out what flights were going where?
No,
Air
well,
traffic
kind of.
control? Air traffic control
I was on my
down.
way to the airport, and the flight got canceled. And then we tried to rebook on the apps, and all the apps were down, so you couldn't book on any apps. So we got there.
You're trying to rebook on Grindr?
And I found this one. We found this one lady who was off duty. She was like walking onto her lunch break, and we like grabbed her because the lines were outrageous. So we grabbed her and we're like, "Hi, we're famous. Can you help us?" She was like, and so
And she called security.
She figured it all out. Now she figured it all out for us. I mean, she didn't go into her computer, but like she like helped us like on our phones and then check. She like on the little kiosk thing. She like helped us figure out a way to rebook
Hi,
it.
we're famous. Can you help us?
And they rebooked us on a different flight 4 hours later.
Ugh.
So we had to sit in the. I hear I can't wait to rip them apart.
You were in Logan?
No, we were in Newark Airport.
Going from Newark to Boston?
Yeah. It's a 30-minute flight. But
4 hours. You could
there
take
was
a train
an
in
option
that
to
time.
train. No, the trains weren't going to get us there in time. Our show was at doors were at 7.
You should have made Snooki get a flight, a private. Take a helicopter.
We didn't look at helicopters. We could have looked at helicopters, but we looked at the trains. We couldn't do that, and obviously we can't drive there because neither of us know how to drive.
Right.
And no, we don't know how to drive. We didn't feel like driving. We were hungover
That's
from our Staten Island
Jersey
show.
to there. That's like at that time of day is 7 hours.
Yeah, so we're gonna make it anyway. So he was like, let's do this. So then we finally had to wait. And the first one we had to wait in the United Sky Lounge. I've never felt more like I was in prison. That is the most
In Jersey?
shitty fucking place I've ever been in my life.
I was there once. I didn't think it was that bad. It's
They
not,
serve all their drinks in blue paper cups the size of that you'd mouthwash cups. That's how they serve like for like their waters and stuff like that.
you're getting
And even on the
getting
plane,
liquored up in a delay to your
no,
show.
not even not getting liquored up. I'm saying they served like that's their cups. In the Delta
Yeah.
Sky Lounge, everything's in glass. Everything it's
But also-
self-serve. It's all in glass.
Delta has like starting to shit the bed for me. Like Delta is not, their quality is going way down.
Not
I've had
compared to United. Compared to United, they are superior.
United's shit.
It's just the way
People have
they
been
run shit.
complaining.
It's like they're upgrade. They're trying all these weird upgrade systems. They're holding our flight because there was like 5 seats in first class that were still open, and they're like, then they were having this lady like walk up and down the things with papers and like trying to figure out who's going to be upgraded. It's like, just get it's a 30-minute fucking flight. What are you worrying about conducting these upgrades to fill these fucking seats? Just get and then have people
Yeah.
on standby. It's like, just get the fucking plane going.
That's the worst when they walk up and down the aisle with like the manifest being like, okay, this person needs to be in this seat. It's like paper, whatever. It's the worst.
But yeah, United Sky Lounge is not the vibe. So anyway, we get there, and then we had to. Our car was waiting for us. We got there with 10 minutes to spare. The doors were we got there at 6:50.
Did you miss your meet and greet?
We don't do meet and greet on for every show. But we did. I got my tech setup. I did my tech setup. So I got there 10 minutes. I did my tech setup, and then we rushed right in the back. We made it with 10 minutes to spare.
That is so people were out front waiting. You went in, checked the mics,
They had
did
to
your
hold
thing,
doors for
hold the doors, and then
Just for
did
5
you walk
minutes.
by people? They saw you go in.
No, we were brought underneath the building into a
We
back area.
rappelled onto the roof and down into the thing.
No, we were in like a little private like alleyway. But no, thank God, it would be mortifying. But yeah, I gotta say that theater, we have to go there next time. Our next show. I know
What's it called?
I know we like them at Laugh Boston, but
What's it called?
it's Big Night Live. It's at the TD Bank. It's like
We
it's like
should.
the theater at Madison Square Garden, but it's like a smaller version of it.
Oh, sick. We should do that.
And it's great. It's like fabulous food. They gave us all this food. Let me see the stage.
Oh, you know what this looks like? This looks like Sony Theater in New York.
yeah, very similar to that.
Yes. Oh, this is great. Now, did you have people in the pit?
The pit was full, yeah.
Down
the
front?
pit was full, and then people had seats on the outskirts of things, but everyone kept. I guess they're like farther away, so they all like stood up and like stood on the stand on the
What's the
sidelines.
capacity?
I don't know. I think maybe like 600 or 800, maybe.
You guys had good sales?
Yeah. Boston was the best one.
Boston was?
Yeah.
Boston is the best.
Staten Island was fine.
And I heard you saw our good friend Justin Mancini bopping around the gay bars in Boston.
He was at the gay. Yeah, he was on. I saw him on Sniffies. I recognize him only from his hole. How many seats does it take?
I can't find a thing.
Probably, I would guess maybe like you said, 500-600. Because Sony Hall was $450.
Does it say your dog's luck? Can you transfer tickets? Anyway, yeah, but Justin Mancini, he texted me. He goes, "Hey, oh my god," I'm from stage. He texted me, he goes, "Oh my god, I'm in Boston, bitch," or whatever. I said, "Oh, good, come to." He didn't come to our show, so
He texts you want head? ?
Yeah, you up? I was performing at the time, so I had to text him afterward because Snoopy and I were hosting at the Encore, the beautiful Encore.
In Everett, Mass, dude.
Yeah, Everett.
Encore. Yeah.
Encore's, Steve Wynn.
Do you take the fucking ferry across the river?
Yeah.
Did you?
No, we took a boat. I mean, a bus. I don't know. Our car. The car took us there. But I don't know.
What'd you think of it?
Oh, I loved it. It was like a mini.
Nice.
That's where I stay when I'm in Vegas.
Can you pull it up, the Everett, the Encore?
The only bad thing is there's no smoking anywhere on the property.
Yeah, Massachusetts does not let you. You know what else they don't have?
What kind of casino is this?
Every 2 or 3 years, there's something on the ballot that says Massachusetts is going to reinstate happy hours, and they never
talked about
fucking do that.
I talked about it on the show. I did all these facts because a woman got killed 20 years ago. I know all the facts.
It's insane. They don't let you have a happy hour. And they also just got rid of outdoor dining in the North End. I saw you went to Strega. Strega's fabulous.
Strega is my friend.
My sister's, that's her favorite restaurant.
It's the best. And the owners, so I got to tell you about Strega, who they sat us with.
Oh, yeah. What was that?
So Snoopy and I got sat with a famous person. We didn't know who he was. So then the story turns out it's nice, but it was rocky for a little bit. His name is Alan Iverson.
What?
And he
Are you for real?
Yeah. So he was at our table, and then Nicole thought he's in town because he bought Reebok. He owns Reebok now or something or partial owner of Reebok.
Yeah, so he had the biggest Reebok shoe there was for like 20 years.
So then the owner brings us a shoe under the table and says, "Here, I bought a pair of these shoes for him to sign. You can have one for your nephew, and I'll have the other one." So Nicole takes the shoe. Let me show you this video. I'm gonna send you this video of Nicole with the shoes. Picks the shoe up out of the bag. First of all, it was her, me, Alan, and on the back wall.
Were you guys drunk?
We were drinking, yeah. And then another guy Alan was with. Nicole didn't know who he was. She said the guy said we were sitting. So Nicole Googled him and said, "Oh my god!" and told her husband that we're sitting with him. He freaks out. He's like, "Oh my god, Mikey would die." That's her nephew would die to have this sign. Oh my! And she's like, "Oh my god, great." She didn't know who he was, or which one he was. So she's leaning over me like this, drunk, talking to Alan Iverson, thinking Alan's their assistant.
No.
So she's like, thinking the guy next to him is the guy. She's like, would he sign this for me?
Because Alan's 6 foot. Alan's not a big guy. I say Alan like he's my friend.
She's like, will he sign it? The guy's like, he's like, what the fuck? And he's like giving us an attitude, because she was thinking that. She's like, oh, it's okay.
He goes, sneakers? We're talking about sneakers?
No, this before she took the sneaker out. She was asking for an autograph, and then she's like, then we can find whatever. But he was like, she didn't realize it wasn't him, so she's addressing him, asking for the guy next to him, thinking that that's a famous person.
So did he end up, how did she find out it was him?
She didn't.
He was like, "Bitch, I'm Alan Iverson."
No, she didn't say that at all. What happened was she was like, oh my god, he was so rude, and I was like, oh, I know. I said, and I didn't know that she was messing it up. I just thought he was being sent off and she didn't want to be bothered.
Yeah.
And then his team is like, I guess he didn't know who Nicole was. So
that's surprising. I think he would have.
Maybe he did.
No, he's older. Yeah.
Anyway, so then I guess his team figured it out, and then he comes over and leans over and it's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry.
So it was just it was
a
tabletop, and then he was at a tabletop next to you with a guy. With a couple
kind guys. Of, but they pushed the tables together, so it was like
he is Allen Iverson is one of the most famous NBA players of all time.
He had the biggest necklace I've ever seen on.
I'm sure he did.
His chain was made up
Talking
of
practice.
Nicole's diamond center stone diamond ring is probably 5 or 6 carats.
He's like, I warm up with
65. There was 60 of Nicole's engagement ring around his neck as a chain.
He was.
And that's the only chain, and I had my fake diamonds on, and I was like, just gentlemen, full disclosure, mine aren't real.
You want to hear an incredible Allen Iverson story? So during his career, he liked to spend a lot of money, and so the guy who was in charge of his money said, "All right, half of everything you make, I'm going to put into a trust because I know you're going to spend it. You're going to get it when you turn 40. Don't quote me on the actual age." So he's got all these millions that he just got access to. But when he was in the league, every city he went to, he would never pack a suitcase. he would have a friend of his go out and buy him a wardrobe. Every single city. And NBA players are playing, 90 games a year? Yeah. So he would go out, he'd buy new clothes, Gucci this, and loafers, and then he'd throw them out after the thing, and then he'd go on to the next. So it's not surprising he had a fucking 60 carat. I'm so jealous. Allen Iverson, that's
crazy. But did you know
who
the correct person was?
I did.
Okay.
But I didn't hear what she was saying to him, and I thought that. And then she didn't realize until afterward. So then he finally he said, "Oh, go, of course, give me the sneaker."
I'm surprised he signed it. I think he would be like,
"No, he signed it."
Really?
Yeah, we have it.
That's nuts. And that was after your show or before?
After our show, before the nightclub.
What'd you crazy.
Eat? Oh, we had the meatballs. We had the
Strega's like
vongole. We had this just ricotta. We
had everything.
Yeah, they fried calamari. They sent everything out. Vinny Guadagnino, the Keto Guido, told me to go there. He's good friends with the owner there, so they sent me to go there.
They go. We got Nana coming in 5. Let's go ahead and fry up the calamari.
Yeah. What's wrong, Wiggles? Oh.
Yeah.
So you went. So after dinner, you went to Encore. Encore, Massachusetts was like, it was a huge deal to get this put in.
They close at 2:00.
Everything does in Mass.
What? They can't smoke. Can I give him to Kelly Heeks?
Sure. Can I hold him?
Oh, you hold him. Yeah. Wiggles, come. Maybe I don't want to be daddy. Let's smell your nipples. He likes it.
You guys just have to expose them, though.
Oh, you're giving him kisses?
How sweet. Encore closes at 2 a.m.
Fuck that place. No, I'm kidding. They were lovely. They were lovely to us. Treated us like Beyonce. Nicole, do you see the viral clip of Nicole going around?
No.
I go to the bathroom to score some smack.
Nana went to the bathroom with a gentleman. Now
I did go to the bathroom with my security guard. No, here it is here. You're not going to believe
your
this
security guard was Squirrel?
I asked everyone in the audience if they knew Squirrel.
How many people raised their hand?
A few giggles.
I bet they did.
This is a crazy video. And Mancini slides in to save her when I was gone. She doesn't remember it. Mancini doesn't remember it. I don't remember it.
What is it?
Security doesn't remember it.
Can I send it to Vinny?
Yeah, send it to Vinny.
Yeah.
Play it. So Mancini had to run in and pick her up off the ground. She splashed her drink all over the DJ booth.
I'm going to text it to you, Vinny. That is unreal.
So I said, Mancini's to the rescue. He goes, I don't even remember that. I was like, and Nicole doesn't remember. So there's video. She falls.
Oh, there's Justin.
Slams her chin on the fucking.
She fell hard.
Yeah, she don't play.
Oh, yeah. It's on TikTok?
Oh, it's everywhere. There's thousands of cameras. It was like we were like zoo animals.
Look at this.
Party's here.
Oh! Did she have a bruise?
There's Justin Mancini sliding in.
Oh, I'm sure he was.
No, there's no. She has bruises all over her body.
That is wild. So you went home at 2, back to the hotel?
Thank you to the Ritz-Carlton and Boston. We get the Ritz-Carlton suite every time we go there.
They're incredible.
We were getting lost in that. We kept getting lost. Like, where's the kitchen? Where's the bathroom? And it's like, I'm over here. They put this big poster. They got printed out this big poster of us and put like all of our favorite things. They gave me candles and champagne.
They give your favorite things. They give you poppers and
no, they didn't have any of that.
A sleep apnea mask.
No, there was none of that.
Testosterone.
Yeah.
A tucking panty. Beard dye.
I wish.
Imagine they should. That's what you should do. Every hotel you go at, they give you a tucking panty.
But Brian, I want to say thank you to.
That's lovely.
Brian? Hold on, let me give a shot this person out.
Joe, you should put that on your rider just as like a joke.
Tucking
Every place you go,
panty?
yeah, just like the most ridiculous
No, it's
shit.
fine. The thing is, I told you the riders, I didn't know anything about it. They charge you for all that shit.
It'd still be fun.
Oh, here it is. Look.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So they did that, and then where's the thought song? Okay, the guys.
Beautiful,
Brian. Okay,
beautiful.
I also say thank you to Brian from the front desk at the Ritz-Carlton in Boston.
Smash or pass?
He was at the show. I didn't get to meet him, I don't think. But thank you, Brian, for the lovely welcome and for having us. But yeah, and the view is insane. So we always stay there and we do a little treat ourselves. We got room service in the middle of the night, fell asleep.
I love that.
Watch Christmas movies.
A good room service is so like perfect. If you're at a nice hotel, they come in with a white tablecloth. Take the little thing off the top. It's the absolute best.
In your robe.
By the way, you were saying you always make fun of me, like I don't say a place as nice as yours.
Yeah.
Talking about going on my little motorcycle trip to Tennessee. I started mapping that out yesterday.
For Nashville?
Yeah, that is more
driving
involved than I thought it was.
You have to go around over bridges and tunnels.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go over roller will go over bridges.
You have to drive on roads?
I'll go over bridges and tunnels, I'm sure. That's not what my concern is, but I'm mapping it out, and I'm like, okay.
Traffic lights.
Yes. Stop signs.
Stop signs.
There'll be other cars on the road. That shit is going to take, like, days to do. Unless I just suck it up and I go, but I'm like, all right, day one, I'll make it to Roanoke, Virginia. No offense to Roanoke, Virginia, like, not the best selection of hotels. And then it's like, you're going to
go to this one bad neighborhood, so your bike's going to get stolen or hijacked, and you're going to be stuck there like an asshole.
They're going to see a flashy red motorcycle with New York plates and just jack me. I wanted to buy a knife this weekend from Best Pro Shop. That way, in case I break down in like West Virginia.
Where did you see a Best Pro Shop?
I was in Massachusetts over the weekend. Oh. They're like, oh, we got this. Come on in. We'll tow your bike. And then I have to have a knife that way I can protect myself. Now I'm thinking maybe I just fucking fly.
I mean, bitch, I would
Will
never.
You ride on my motorcycle with me? I'll pay you $10,000 to ride on the motorcycle with me from New York to Nashville. But we have to film the whole thing.
$10,000?
Yeah.
Tax free?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to charge taxes. The thing, you know what's crazy? He wouldn't even do it for $10,000 in cash.
No.
We'd go on the Shenandoah National Park through the Smoky Mountains. That's what I'm looking forward to.
What would be the most exciting part of the drive? Like
for me, Skyline Drive, Shenandoah National Park. That's literally like where I'm going. The worst part is going to be going through the length, east to west of fucking Tennessee.
My back wouldn't sitting upright like that long.
We'll put you in a back brace.
But doesn't your back hurt that long? Like, it's
Not
like sitting on a bar stool without a back to it.
I got a beautiful.
Is it you're leaning forward?
I don't know. I've never ridden it that wrong. Time will tell.
I'm going to say, when you're sitting in a bar stool,
I got all my
without
shit,
a back
though.
to it.
My new seat came in. It was stunningly beautiful. I just need one more thing and then I'm ready. But now I'm like, I got to get there and then I got to drive fucking home. That's going to be the worst part. I don't know. August 8th, come see us in Nashville, please. NashvilleTour.com.
There's only a couple tickets left.
I believe so. Couple thousand? A couple tickets left. Yeah, we're going to have fun. We're doing the Honky Tonk Hoedown Part 2. Remember when we came out and like full-blown, what was the song, the Reba song we listened to when we came out?
I'm going home on my shotgun. That's not Reba.
Who is it?
It was like
Tiny
Lambert.
Something. It was called Tiny.
You want to do? Oh, Fancy?
Yes, Fancy was it.
Fancy. Here's your chance, Fancy. Don't let me down.
Yeah, yeah. That'll be fun. What else did I do this weekend? Massachusetts was glorious. Saw my buddy Lloyd. Saw my brother. Did a little motorcycle riding. That was it. That was pretty much it. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Comparison is the thief of joy, and it's easy to envy other people's lives. It might look like they have it all together on Instagram, but in reality, they don't. Therapy can help you focus on what you want instead of what others have, so you can start living your best life.
That's right. That's why I was saying I'm not comparing myself to people in the sports classes.
Yes.
That if someone has a better body than me, I'm not going to compare myself. But if I do compare myself, I can call BetterHelp and get my head fixed. If you're thinking about starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire and get matched with a licensed therapist, and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge.
Stop comparing and start focusing with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/outlandabout today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/outlandabout. I saw that Kareem wrote this blog on the website about run clubs are increasing in popularity in New York and all across the country. Our good friend Nikki Smokes actually put on Twitter, he's going to run clubs to like meet girls.
What is a run club?
So it's groups of people that meet and run together, but these can be like, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 people
run in the club?
They run They run like on the street, but they do it to meet each other. And I cannot think, there's Hudson, of a worse thing to do than join a run club. That to me is hell. Group fitness in a public setting. No.
They've been doing that forever. Because I remember Charlotte did that Miranda did that on Sex in the City, and she had sex with one of the guys. They were both on Weight Watchers, and he ate her pussy like it was a meal because he was like a hungry little hippo.
Oh God.
So they've been doing this forever in Central Park.
So Kareem looks good. Kareem looks like he lost weight. I would never do group fitness. I did a group fitness class. I fucking hated it. Even that stupid yoga I did at the gym, it was like intimidating. Guys are like flexing themselves into a handstand. I want to sweat alone. I don't want to sweat with people. Would you do a run club?
Yeah, I would.
You would?
I like group fitness.
You do?
Yeah, because it's a sense of like I liked a sense of community. for many moons. It feels like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I don't think, unless people are taking it so seriously and they're like being shady and like looking down at people that aren't doing as well. But I think there's such a great sense of community. Everyone's there together and everyone kind of lets their inhibitions go when they're there. They're not there and they're, you know what I mean? In a group fitness setting, like, you know, no one's judging you. It's like all they're doing the same thing. So I feel like I'm looking and learning. And I'm proud. I feel like I'm proud that I'm keeping up with the other people that are there. Sometimes I am. Sometimes like a Rumble. When I do Rumble, that's like, you know, you do the floor work first, and then or you do the bag first, whatever they.
People have their shirts. People take their shirts off in my yoga class. Like the guys. I was the only guy in there. There was probably 30 people. I was the only guy who had a shirt on. And I was like, am I like, should I take my shirt off? But I feel like that's disgusting.
Oh, I would. If I had a nice body, I would take my shirt off.
Not everyone there had a nice body.
Well, that's who cares if they don't have a nice body. It's not about that. It's about being one with being grounded and holistic.
You ever done yoga?
I've done yoga and I've also done a sound bath.
I love that.
I'm going to be doing that in the Hamptons. That's what they do every morning.
Sound bath?
Sound bath.
That's
to lay on the ground.
What is that?
It's where they take like a bowl, basically.
Oh, we're having a party tonight.
And a little like thing. It's like wah 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 wah, and
like
hit
vibrations,
it. And then people there, and then you sit
the vibrations
there,
cleanse your soul.
You pretend the vibrations cleanse your soul, and then you give them $70.
Yeah,
and then you leave, and then the rich pretend that they did something that day.
I'm doing Patron sound baths.
Patron. That's where you take a shot of Patron and do a sound bath.
No, Patron is sponsoring the house.
Man, I love Search to Kill. I'm coming out to that one weekend just for a day trip. I don't know if I'll be. You were such a little bitch about it last year. You were being like,
it wasn't my house.
I was like, where are you? Like, we're trying to figure out when we were going to the surf lodge, and he was just like, oh, I'm in the town, and he wouldn't give me the address.
Well, that's like Alex Bennett left me the wind. Alex Bennett ghosted me and left me for dead in the club. And then you had to go around the corner, and you had to hop a fence to get in.
Yeah, Alex Bennett did ghost you. She just took our place in Austin. Remember that? We were at the club, and she just started ignoring us. I was like, okay. You ever been there, Vinny? The surf lodge?
No, I have not. I've not been to the Hamptons very often.
You're a Jersey queen?
Jersey queen through and through.
Hi, Tweepy!
I'd like to go to I haven't been to the beach once this summer.
You give 2 kisses? Give him 2. Yeah.
Have you been to the beach?
I hate the beach. I would never go there.
I haven't been to the beach one single time this whole goddamn summer.
Stay away from that. Leave those poor animals alone.
Are lakes considered beaches if you have like the dunes in Lake Michigan or whatever? Like, is Lake Michigan, is that considered a beach? I saw something online where it's like, oh, I was at the beach in Illinois. And it's like, the fuck are you talking about, the beach in Illinois?
I guess it could be a beach, more of a man-made beach, though, because the lakes wouldn't create sand. Sand is created from the shells of sea life. So there's no, it is.
Is it?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's what sand is made of.
Okay.
Don't question him again.
The water breaks the shells up of all the crustaceans, and that's what it is.
I think
so sand is not
sand
vegan.
is glass.
I think it
Sand
counts.
can be glass.
It counts if you can't see shore on the other side.
Well, I've been going to this bachelor party over the weekend, this coming weekend, and they're like, oh, we're going to be at the beach. I was like, what are you talking about? We're in fucking Minneapolis. What beach?
Well, the lakes are big, yeah. If you're on a big lake and you can't see like the land on the other side, I would consider that.
Is a lake? My friend was just at a lake this weekend. Is a lake saltwater or no?
No.
There are like a few that are saltwater, but
I
it's
think
like
it's fresh.
I don't want to go
drink
to
that water or no?
You could, but
So say like for yourself on Survivor, you can't drink this ocean water because it's salty, but you also don't want to drink lake water because it could be
there could be
stagnant.
parasites, then you'd have to like burn out all the bacteria and all the shit.
Most lakes are freshwater. Containing, and now that's what I'm gonna say. What's the scariest animal in a lake? That could be
Alligator.
Oh, that's in a lake?
Yeah. In Florida, it's all alligator.
But those are lakes or those are
like
bayous or something.
I don't want to go to a lake if it's big enough that I can't see the other side. I'll just go to the ocean.
None of that. A crocodile, a box jellyfish, a giant freshwater stingray, a pyra, a bull shark. There are sharks in lakes.
No.
Piranhas. Literally, fuck off.
You know why?
What the hell would you go in the ocean ever?
These are lakes.
Lakes or any body of water like that.
Because 90% of lakes don't have any of this shit.
What do you mean? There's not fish in all the waters?
No, there's not bull sharks in a fucking lake.
But there's animals in there that touch your legs and like, oh!
I went to a...
If you're treading water in a lake and you feel the grass, get me the fuck out.
Oh!
This past,
I can't imagine an animal touching my leg in the water that can't see it.
This past weekend, me and Brenna were at a dog beach with our dog. We did a day trip, and there was a huge dead fish, like right on the right, just sitting there.
You sure it wasn't her pussy?
you had Brett on a leash at the thing. If a lake is too big, I don't want like choppy water on a lake. It has to be the right size.
I like the idea of a lake. I love all the ideas.
I like lake life
of the boat. I like seeing the boat. I like dressing in an outfit. I like having a glass of wine and having seafood and like.
What's a lake outfit?
A lake outfit would be depending on what the environment is. If it's like a
New Hampshire lake.
A New Hampshire lake, it's like oh. Go for Joey. Oh.
A lake outfit.
A lake outfit, depending on where it is. If it's coast, I know it's not going to be the same as a beach outfit, but a lake outfit would be something linen, maybe a breezy linen button up.
If it's a nice like, I feel like a New Hampshire lake outfit is like a I'm with stupid t-shirt, or like a who farted t-shirt and like some cutoff.
New Hampshire sounds very fancy to me. That doesn't
Lake
sound
Tahoe
like that.
is. I love New Hampshire. Lake Tahoe, I feel like, is a very fancy lake. Lake Como.
Well, that's different. That Lake Como you're going to be wearing.
You would just
Dolce Gabbana. Dolce for Lake Como, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think if the lake is too. One of the best vacations I went. One of the most fun I ever had at a lake was in Lake George, New York. You ever go there? Yeah.
Yes.
That was.
Me and Nicole went there for a bachelorette party.
Really?
We stayed at Airbnb, this huge mansion. We stayed right next to a golf course. We did all the hot spots.
Lake George was awesome. And I went up there like it was all locals because it was off season and everyone was just getting bombed.
That's where I'm going to move. Not Lake George, but I'm moving to
the Hudson Valley.
Yeah.
What town?
I don't know yet. Wherever I can find the house that's cute and there's a
on the
farm.
water on a lake.
That'd be nice.
You need a boat though if you're going to be on a lake. You have to have a boat.
That's fine.
Need a boat. I would kill for.
But you don't need like a one of the basement like with like it's like a day boat.
You need a little whaler, a little something to go on a boat. You're not a boat guy, are you, Vinny?
My parents have a boat. We live. Our shore house is on. I showed you the boat when I recorded from the beach one time.
Every New Jersey has a boat and shore house.
Where has our invite been?
You can come. You're invited.
It's nice there. I saw it. It's not as bad as you'd think.
What town? What town is it in?
It's Manahawkin. We're on the bay in Manahawkin.
Where my family's from.
Yeah.
Should we go to Vinny's lake? Should we record an episode from Vinny's dad's boat?
We can.
It's too far. I'm not driving down there.
How far?
It's like 2.5 hours.
That actually would be cool to like dock to anchor the
Will
boat
your parents
somewhere.
be there?
Can I
Do you
blow
have to
your
meet your
dad?
parents?
Yeah, you can meet my parents.
No,
blow your
I don't
dad?
want to.
Well, someone has to drive the boat.
Third time's the charm.
What'd you say?
Can I blow your dad?
You have to ask my mom for permission.
Oh yeah, I met your dad on FaceTime runs.
Yes, they listen to the show too, so I'll probably know the answer after they listen to this one.
Your dad's going, honey, he said he'd do it. please, honey, please.
That's me. When he show me a picture of him, that's me.
That's you, the snapper.
Suck the cock with the teeth.
How big's the boat?
I don't know. I should know. It's
13 feet.
13 inches? Okay.
I don't know. It's a good sized boat. It's not huge, but it's
how big of an engine are you working here, Vinny? Inboard, outboard? Yamaha,
it's
Mercury.
outboard.
I like an outboard.
You want
to be able to work on it without lifting it.
It's an inboard, which does create some problems sometimes, but
yeah, you want to be able to see what you're doing with the prop, and you don't want to have to go ahead and.
But
you don't know what kind of boat you have?
I don't know how big it is now.
What kind is it?
Lamborghini? I forget off the top of my head. My dad's gonna get so mad that I don't know off the top of my head.
That's very sad, Mr. Vincenz. I apologize for Vinny's ignorance.
Yeah,
it's very, very sad to say. Very sad to see. What else we got going on, Joe?
Oh,
you have an American flag. Do you mind?
Here.
I want to go ahead and wave it. I hope this doesn't offend.
I think it's uniting everyone. United States. Let's go back to uniting one another.
I think this election, the outcome is going to be a good thing for the country. Because it's like, okay, we're fucking done. We lived through the insanity. He's back. Let's just get through these 4 years. As long as he doesn't act like a lunatic in these 4 years, which no telling. Maybe he'll be more calm, though, because it's his second term.
Kamala. I need Mamala Harris. That's what this country needs, is Mamala.
Yes.
That's what they were saying.
With Drew Barrymore as the running mate?
Yeah.
She created Mamala?
Drew Barrymore did, yeah.
She'd scare me, Drew Barrymore. Drew Barrymore is a girl at the party who gets a little too emotional when she has a couple cocktails.
We have her here today.
Drew Barrymore.
I'm throwing a surprise pop-up champagne and caviar party here in the office right after we leave here.
Yeah.
Where do you think I should do it?
At the bar.
At the bar?
At the bar.
Downstairs or upstairs?
You don't want upstairs because then the heathens will get involved.
Yeah, this is content only, honey. Mama. And live event Larry can have some.
Larry
Live event, Larry.
Oh. What is it? People sent you caviar and we're just going to eat caviar? We'll be able to tell who's trash and who's classy based on how
They sent me.
What'd you get, Bellinis? You got Pringles, you piece of shit?
The kids ate all the Pringles at the party on Saturday. But I have Cape Cod chips, I have Bellinis, I have chives, I have creme fraiche. I have smoked trout roe.
Still good?
What do you mean it's still good?
Is it still good? Has it been in the heat?
No, it's been in my refrigerator. What are you talking about?
I don't know. Your refrigerator's kind of on its last legs last I saw it. So
My Sub-Zero refrigerator that's brand new. You wish. It is exquisite, and I brought champagne. I brought champagne glasses, flutes. I brought 6 champagne flutes.
So
I have
you're
a
just
tray.
throwing a party on a Monday?
Well, because I didn't use the caviar this week, and I had a party over on Saturday. I used some of the smoked trout roe for these little tea sandwiches I made, but I didn't finish it, so I gotta, it's not gonna go bad. Let's stand for another week probably.
We serve up bad caviar to people.
It's not bad.
Well, I hope that everyone has a lovely rest of the week. We're gonna have a great week.
Dylan Carino on Wednesday.
Dylan Carlino
on Friday.
No. He's gonna be airing the following week.
Oh, sorry.
But he is coming in. Our good friend Dylan. I love him. I think he's hilarious.
That's him with the long hair or the short hair?
Short hair. I was shocked that he's still a waitress. I thought he would be full-time comedy now. Well, we like to have the service industry on every once in a while.
I still have to, do hairstyles and makeup sometimes.
Of course. Everyone's got a side hustle. Have a lovely week. Keep an eye out. We're going to have a prompt on Instagram to have you guys get involved with some bachelorette horror stories and advice. We're going to go over all that on Wednesday. Also, check out Tennessee, nowshewilltour.com. There are some tickets left. It's the Honky Tonk Ho Down. Then we're going to have a Part 2. And then we're going to have a couple cocktails at the Nashville bar after. And then Nana's going to be whisked away early in the morning to go to her luxurious Hamptons house. So if you want to come hang out with us in Nashville, please do so. We need the money. That's it. Anything else, Joe?
Love and light and coconut tree dreams.
See you Friday.